Hello, it's Khadijah. I'm back with another video. So today I wanted to just talk about compassion, or maybe the word is empathy. I'm more so focused on because I was talking to someone and I realized that most of the time that we want people to have compassion for us, or we want people to see things from our perspective, but we don't choose to do that for other people. And the Lord just be convicting me all the time about like maybe how hard I am on someone, and I'm just like, okay, all right, Lord, get me together. But anyway, of course, you can usually see when someone else is doing versus when you are doing it yourself. So like I said, I was talking to someone and I was telling them why I felt a certain person was acting a way. And they were like, well, how many years ago was that? And I'm just like, okay, you're right. Maybe they should have healed by now. I'm not. Of course, it's a fine line because you have compassion for people, but you don't coddle people, or you don't, basically you hold them accountable. So you want to be accountable, like be accountable to that person, but that doesn't mean that you have to be mean or rude or not try to understand where they're coming from. And so, yeah, the Lord just, like I said, opened my eyes when the person was saying, well, how long ago was that? And I was just like, even things from our childhood still affect us to this day, even though we may be renewed in Christ and the Lord is continuing to help us heal those old wounds. It's like there's still a scar. There's still going to be something left where you can see where this person might have been hurt in the area. And hopefully, that will someday come to an end where we are totally healed from, our past. But until that happens, it's like, it's not right, or not necessarily say fair. It's like we have to have compassion for people because, like I said, we want people to have those for us. Because like I said, I was talking to someone. I was like, yeah, I thought the same way this other person was thinking, and I was like, we're similar in a similar sense. We're similar in that thought process. But then when I looked at our body of work, like the way I meant the areas where we work, it's the same. Like it's kind of like the healthcare caregiving part. And so I was like, well, okay, I understand that they have this mindset. And not to say this other person did not have that mindset, but they are looking at it from a point of view where it's different when you're taking care of strangers versus taking care of your family. And so I think, like I said, the Lord was just allowing me to realize, like, yeah, you have compassion for your family, of course, but we have to have compassion even for strangers and not get so I don't want to say holier than thou, but act like we're so healed that we can talk about someone else's healing journey. And I just wanted to bring that to what is it? What is it? SBA. Look at me, I'm about to make up something. But public service announcement. That's what a PSA. And I just wanted to say that because until we do, that's the only way we're going to be able to heal our own hearts, but also heal the next generation coming behind us. Because we all have wounds. We're all going to continue to have wounds as we live in this world. But we can't allow that to, of course, dictate our path. But it's also, we can't just be mean. It's just like, well, just because I dealt with it, you need to deal with it too. So let's have some compassion, y'all, from this day forward. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I always say, sa cambio que quieres ver en otros. Until next time, bye.